trash day in the hood. Trash day in the hood. Put the windows up. Hello, Ronnie. How are you today? What a day. Here comes my coffee time, buddy.
Have a good evening.
You too. Take care. Happy Wednesday, everybody. What did Amanda? What's the story from Amanda? I'm doing well. No doctor visits. Oh, that's good. Hey, Callie Mo, how are you? What is going on? Let me get this up here. I don't have much planned for tonight. I know, Nino, you said, oh, you made the cake. Well, I wanted to have a video that people would watch in the future, too. Live streams are good for just the time, but YouTube doesn't promote them, and I thought that was very interesting because I did a hack job coconut cake, but the video is coming tomorrow, so you will enjoy it. I think it's about 18 minutes long. So, right, well, you know, if the Warriors win tonight, we continue to advance in the playoffs, Kelly. How about that? Is the coconut cake that town could know? But I guess it kind of looks like it, huh? Maybe, I don't know. I like the Warriors always pick the best time of year to start playing basketball. I like that. Heinegard has a motor. I was going to ask you the link and ask you the link. A mocha cake? Well, ooh, well that, I hope you make it, Callie. We're spoiled by champions here. It's what you call a winning city. Thumbs up are appreciated. If you're just coming in, please hit the thumbs up button, San Francisco. Ooh. Giants, I don't know how many World Series they won. The Warriors, NBA titles. San Francisco 49ers, second on the all-time win list for Super Bowl. Because they have the San Jose Sharks, which are about 25 miles away. They couldn't sustain two franchises. You know, I hate to tell you, hockey's just not a sport of interest around here. San Jose is the most boring city in the Bay Area. Nothing going on there, Callie. Trust and believe, honey. Nothing going on. Well, I hope you make it to the next round. So let me officially welcome all the heretics, pagans, heathens, schismatics. Welcome to tonight's chat. I hope everybody is doing well. I think for size, San Jose is pretty deficient in stuff to see. I mean, it'll never be a tourist attraction town. It's kind of on the fringe of high technology. There's a lot of people like living down there. You're close to Gilroy. You're pretty easy access to Monterey and the beautiful coast. I can see some pluses. I know the way to San Jose, and one time was enough for me, to tell you the truth. But gosh, that had to be back in 2000, maybe 1999. Dionne Warwick sang that. Do you know the way to San Jose? Do 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 do. Yeah, try putting 100 down to buy a car now. Let me know how that works out for you. Thumbs up are appreciated. Hey, Crow. that's not my van making that noise. Heck, it is my van. Yeah, it was an interesting day. It was a horrific morning. One of the scariest and most horrible things I thought had occurred this morning, and it tore the heart out of me. Wow, they still got these signs up. I mean, unbelievable. Another day? What the heck are they doing? They took another day here? They did it again? What is it? 4:26 to 5:12. Wow. Wowee. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So we're allowed to park here unless our guy comes through. Hey Kels, how are you? I'll get to it in a little while, Noreen. Don't worry, you ain't gonna miss it. Let's just say you put it under the category if you don't miss something until it's gone. What's up, Smelly Cat? How you doing, babe? It's gonna be a crispy weekend up in the high desert. I've been going down. It's gonna be 100 on travel day, but that'll be all right. Ain't gonna bother me as long as the van doesn't explode. It'd be all right. Yeah, hot. Well, I like it. No, you're not nosy, Noreen. I just wait till the whole crowd gets in, then I only have to tell the story. One time, one of the most horrible experiences this morning. Absolutely tore the gut right out of me, had me in tears, and then had me leaping for joy. So it had a happy ending. Spring colds. Oh, spring colds are often awful. I had sinus congestion or sinus pressure from that cold I had about a month ago. It was bulging my eye out. I was ready to audition for the remake of The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I'm out of state, been busy taking care of my dad. Well, good for you, Cal. God's work. Right? I mean, I felt eye pressure. I'm like, whoa, I feel like my eyeball muscles are being stretched, you know? I'm like, what's going on? You know, do I have a massive brain tumor that's just starting to gradually push out the, you know, how am I going to go live, right? Put the sunglasses, right? I didn't know what it was. So good to see all the heretics, atheists, schismatics, and other non-believers and believers. Good to see you today. You had a Marty Feldman look. I don't know. It was really, really weird. So I'm going to be eating. Darn, we should have gone to the Vietnamese store. I wanted to get some noodle. I believe you about your eye. It really feels like that with sinus. I couldn't believe it, Catherine. I thought I had an exploding, like, massive, you know, some cancerous blob that was rapidly growing behind my eye. I thought my muscles are going to snap soon, right? And then aren't I going to look a sight? Unbelievable. But it resolved itself, but it took a while. I mean, you couldn't push on the eyeball, right? It was just painful. Saw a bird eating some awesome takeout. Yeah, it's going to be awesome for me. I get full rent. He's been on half rent, so I get to get full rent. That'll be great. Yeah, he's got work. He's a good worker. Once he latches onto a place, they don't let Bird go. I mean, he ain't gonna go. He's a really when he hits the site, he gives it 110%. They'd be stupid to let a guy like him go. Most day laborers are as lazy as the day is long, and they're usually running and hiding on the site, right behind buildings and things like that. No, not back rent, Amanda. No back rent. Girl's trying to figure out this parking things like rocket science over here. Hey EJ, haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. I've never had a give me a break on rent. He should count his blessings. Well, I guess he's a blessed individual. He's currently sleeping with this stream. How you doing, Charlotte? That means he's tired. That's good. Well, remember, we are our brother's keeper. So he's probably dog tired today. Plus, it's gonna be up near in the 90s coming up. So that always knocks the stuffing out of you. She still can't figure out that parking. This is going to be funny tonight. Parking lot guy. Parking police are going to come through and tell me I can't park here. I'm going to say, check the time on the sign. I say we'll just move into the ranch. We don't have enough room, Raquel. Where would people move to? Wow, this is like rocket science over here. No, I'm not building anything. You're on your own. I think she finally figured it out or gave up. I don't know. So we had to call off tomorrow. Something came up with Janet, so we had to take a rain check on tomorrow for lunch. So probably the week after I get back, we'll do that. She's been awful busy. Very busy. Wow, these people are just like 10 minutes per person to figure out this parking. By the time they figured out, I don't know what's going to be for dinner tonight. Coconut cake? I guess that's it. Might have to run back to the Asian store real quick, and maybe we'll run down there and take a look. Yeah, I'm glad to have somebody there when I'm gone. I just have to make sure he really takes care of the seeds in the plants. That's my main concern. That's the, if you don't take care of that, that's the only sin that's not forgivable. What are we doing? Are we, oh yeah, we got a situation here. We got a lot of traffic backed up. kind of got a taste for some hot Korean noodles tonight. I hope they got them. They usually say, oh, we take them for ourselves when they come. Like, what the heck? Like, what the heck? Yeah, that'll be great, Charlotte. I appreciate that. I think first thing before he slumps out after work is to really give everything a really good soft ordering. I'll go over with him on Saturday. I'm not going to bother until the time is right, and then it'll be good. I know he'll do good. He gets the mail in. He does everything I ask him to do. We have to run that recycle stuff down. Oh, that chicken was really good, Raquel. Really good. Really good. This light is horrendous here. That's right, Nino. You need somebody to keep the light on. Hey, James. Yes, there's a lot of copper there. There is a lot of copper there. Back to the, let's hit the Mekong Market real quick. See if we can get some of these noodles. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. Hey, Jamie, how you doing tonight? Yeah, we're way down on thumbs up tonight. Way down. It's 80 degrees, not bad. It's nice. Yeah, I got a real horror story to tell today. His family does all right. They got their Mercedes-Benz there. Man, they're doing it up. I got them. Yay! 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 But man, did they jack the price up? Oh, like $1.85. Used to get 18 of them for $14. Now you get 10 for $18. It's not crazy. All right, we got them. Yes, you want some good noodles? This is the one. That's the good stuff right there. Gonna have that tonight. I haven't had ramen noodle in so long. Live chat check. Hi, Shimei. Carefully get out of here. I don't even want to touch that Mercedes Benz. Well, that's what happens when you work your butt off. You can get a nice car, I guess. But man, they really jacked up the price of those noodles. Just threw a mattress or box spring right there. Wow. I was gonna get the Taqueria El Favorito, but since I'm having coconut cake tonight, I figured just keep it kind of simple. Yep, I got the video coming tomorrow, Jody. People seem to enjoy the short. Yeah, it turned out really good. It's got coconut, cream cheese, butter frosting on it. It's called the Hack Job Baking. I think I kicked the cake into the oven within 15 minutes, 10 minutes. I think it was in. It's fast. I think I violated most every baking rule. I mean, most every cake baking rule. Oh. Hack job, the lazy baker. Oh, it's easy to make cakes. I didn't even have a recipe, I just winged it today. Yeah, coconut ice cream. Hey Cindy, I like that. How you doing, Cindy? Good to see you. Yeah, I love coconut. I love coconut ice cream, toasted coconut bars from Good Humor back in the day. They were good. They were good. How was Bible study, Shemay? Shemay, let's just lay down that quote from Matthew again, 7:13, whatever it is. It's, you know, my favorite one, the narrow gate. That's going to be my go-to. That's great, Cindy. You're doing good. Ooh, goat head. Ooh. Yeah, I think it usually has a, I think the Catholic Bible puts strive to enter through the narrow gate. That's a very important verb. Boy, it's pretty, not a lot going on down here tonight. I'm surprised. Wednesday night? Is it me or was it a lot busier last night? Let's see what time it is. 5:40. I got a few minutes till a parking patrol guy comes through. Yeah, Shemay, we have to have a stream on eschatology. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh, let's make sure that's on. Let's see what in charge. Sit here a minute and just cool. 80 degrees, really nice out. Let's let the windows down. Ah. Six. What's up, Jamie? How you doing? So guys, this morning was absolutely positively horrible. It was a nightmare this morning. I got up this morning, I need to be at the door about 8:30 in the morning or so. I go outside and I'm going to get one of the two cans, the trash cans out there. And guys, I'm telling you, I see something laying on the street there. And at first the thing looks like a cross between a vampire bat and like a, I don't know, looks like a cross between a monkey and a vampire bat or something, and I'm like, geez, So I pull the one can in and the thought suddenly crosses my head. Oh, wow. I hope that's not one of the cats that got nailed up there. So I go up and I get the second can, the blue can, and I'm just like, oh, dare I even go up and take a look. I parked the blue can by the garage and I figured, well, I'm just going to have to go up and face the music, I'm thinking we either lost Trotsky or Lenin, right? So I go up there and literally there is a cat that doesn't even have a head on it. It's like, I don't know whether a mountain lion just ripped its head off or something. There was just a stump where the neck is, okay? And I'm looking at this thing and I'm thinking, this is Trotsky, right? This is like a gray cat. And I'm just, I looked, I wasn't sure. I was very upset. I had to go on to where I needed to be. I got back about an hour later, go out and take another look at the thing. And, my heart was very heavy, because I couldn't figure out how horrifically this cat had, there was no splatter. It was just like clean taken off. There was no head, like it was used in a satanic ritual or something like that. So I come into the house, I'm really upset. I'm starting to cry a little bit, and I don't see the cat. I didn't see the cats this morning at all. Amanda, hold your horses, okay? You're always pushing ahead. So going inside, I'm very upset, and I hadn't seen either of the cats in the morning. And opened the back door, none of the cats were there. And then about 5 minutes later, I hear a meow, and here's baby tiger there. And that's like, it just absolutely, positively, like confirmed my worst fears. Because, baby tiger and Trotsky always, they're like that. They're like a joined pair and everything. So I really started crying at that point. I really started to cry at that point. And then, like 5 minutes later, I look again, and then around the corner comes Trotsky's head. Right? Like, oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel bad about the cat because I went out again in animal control, or somebody put it in a garbage can or something and sent it on its way. But it might not even have been either one of Lenin but Trotsky's still there. I was so happy today. I gave him all kinds of treats and love, and I was giving, overfeeding it, like rolling on the ground. Those two were like play fighting and things, and I just thought, oh, it's they kind of touch. Yeah, they're a pain in the butt, but they kind of touch your heart. Yeah, thank you, Amanda, and thank you, everybody. I mean, you just get used to see them, and then all of a sudden, the thought that we're going to be down a cat, and it's just not going to be the same. I mean, I'm thinking I'm crying because Trotsky was on the table last night eating chicken and stuff. Yeah, I'm a cat. I'm a cat person. Yeah, so they're okay, but I feel bad for. It was a Russian. Yeah, it was a Russian. It was definitely like a gray cat out there. So maybe it was Lenin. And rest in peace, Lenin, half the communist duo. But Trotsky lives, and that's the important. Well, just you get used to seeing them in the morning. They're a pain in the butt. I'm standing there freezing, and we don't run heat, and it's cold, and they're meow and jumping up and down, and and you're just like, wow, you guys are really needy, right? Then you go to try to pet one, it runs off. Right. Only when you got food, then they're all over you, like, and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. So it wasn't Trotsky. I think it was no P2E. Luckily, I don't think. Maybe it was Lenin. I don't know. But Trotsky and Baby Tiger were there this morning. So, hello, Deborah. Yeah, spoiling Trotsky. So anyway, they're okay. They're both there. We might be down Lenin. I don't know. But there was another gray cat that was really like a mean cat. That might have been the one that got his head torn off. I'm not sure. I mean, it wouldn't be a car that took it off. It's like, it's like like a lion or something got its mouth around it and just tore it off. Strive to enter at the straight gate. For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. Thank you, Shemay. There it is. Yep, there it is. So we're happy. It's good. It was a very, it was very distraught this morning. It just shows you, it just points to you that you could be emotionally involved. There's nothing wrong with taking cat's head off. Like what could have taken it off? I mean, if it had been, I don't think the thing took its head off and then it kept walking for a couple miles, right? I mean, that's not possible, right? Like, it was clean at the neck, right? It just, I'm just like wondering, how did this happen, right? It's like something they bit it off. Yeah, they leave an imprint on us. I told you, Raquel. Uber Goober, how you doing, beautiful? You're more beautiful than I am. I enjoyed your song. That guy should have a record contract. Yeah, it's okay, Cheryl. It's nice to see you. Hello, Joseph. I love this town. "22 hours a day." Yeah, he was great. And you know what? Nobody went near a car. Thank you. Cat's an indoor cat. Yeah, I don't even want to know, Shemay. Suppose it's something. I kissed you with you last night and had something to be. It was good. Well, yeah, did you see the coconut cake? When I'm going to have a nice big slab of that tonight. That's for sure. Coconut cake tonight. I'm going to put up the full video tomorrow. The pizza turned out pretty good. I think I had last night. I think I made the chicken. The car really, no, nobody. If anybody's car alarm goes off, do you think anybody even gives it a second look now? You could be standing there clearing out the glove box and people, oh yeah man, turn off the alarm. Yeah, it's a problem, right? I'm working on it. They're useless. Now if you had something that gave 5,000 volts, no, I don't think so, Joseph. I wouldn't know one. I don't really know too much north. Uber Goober lives up close, you know, and I don't know about Northern California. I just don't know enough of the state. You know, I know somebody that lives up in, well, thank you, Uber Goober. I know somebody lives up in Redding, but that's a pretty good sized town. Coconut cake. Yeah, thank you, Trog. The cake video will be coming tomorrow. The town, Red Goods, that place is gone now. Real Good Solar is gone, but that was just over the border. What is that town in Mendocino County? I can't remember. It's just over the border in Mendocino County. Not Ukiah. Brookings, Oregon. I liked, I thought Tillamook was a pretty cool little town where they do the cheese, but they're very expensive. No, I just did a shorty, Deborah. I just did a shorty of the finished product, but this was a hack job. This was a hack job, yeah. Ferndale's a good town. I remember they get hit by pretty rough earthquakes and stuff up there, as we do here. So really no place is really safe. Oh, I'm just hanging out a little bit. They finally had the noodles I like in stock at the Vietnamese store. So I'm going to have some hot noodles tonight and then some coconut cake. Might have a shot of my cognac, Uber Goober. Seems to be my new thing I enjoy having at the evening. I bought my bees their Reading packages. Yeah, Ferndale's a beautiful town. Yeah, have a shot with me. Ferndale's incredible. Look at my video of Ferndale. I did a cinematic Ferndale video of the all the Victorians and things there. It's really quite a beautiful town. Really a wild graveyard there. I think Bird and I guess we'll try to get up there again. Really nice place. Knight's Ferry was cool. But I don't know if there's a lot to do around there. You know what I mean? That's like it's like the oldest operating general store in California is still there. But otherwise, I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed it. What time is I'm waiting for parking patrol guy to come through. What do you guys think of Key is? Or Key is built pretty well? Yeah, there it is. Ferndale Victorians. Thank you. I love your vibes. What's your favorite place in Vegas? Ooh, guys, what do you think my favorite place in Vegas is? I like the downtown vibe. Keys get stolen. I like to walk around, the prison. I like to walk around Fremont Street East. Now, I don't recommend this to, solo females or even people that are skittish about being out on, thank you, Joseph. People that are skittish about, you're very welcome, Joseph. Welcome aboard. People that are very skittish about being on the streets at night. It's not a great area, but people are fascinated by the Vegas that they never see as tourists. I guess my favorite thing to do in Vegas is to walk down to the walk from Fremont Street all the way down to behind Circus down in there. That area, it's really it's a long walk, but you have all the wedding chapels, you have blown out old hotels that are closed up and all that. Yeah, love the streets in Mr. Z, look great. Well, I'm going down Sunday, Goober, for 3 to, I don't know, it might be 3 days, it might be 8 days, I don't know. I'm doing some maintenance work down there. Do I ever visit Reno? I have tons of Reno videos, yes. Just put Reno in my search box. That's where my Reno miracle occurred there. That's where I was cured. You'd hop on our stream. He's crazy about you. The streets are dynamic because they're always changing. Hey, Barry. And people are what really makes Vegas. I don't care about gambling. You guys know I'm all about cheap food. I don't really care about museums or shows or clubs and all that stuff. I like the people watching is number one down in Vegas. That's what makes it really fun. Copperopolis is nice, the Poker Flat area. I don't really know that too well. My son said that Key engine. Yeah, okay, thank you, Cheryl. I don't know. Fremont Street's good. I try to avoid the strip now because it's too hard to walk the strip. Now, if you have a destination, like one time I want to go eat at Italy, E-A-T E-L-Y, Italy. It's at the Cosmopolitan there. It's a big Italian market. And I want to get in there and get a real authentic Italian cold cut sub down there. Now, it takes some effort because it's not easy to park around there. And, it's a horror show. Can we do a food review together? Would love to go to Palms, but I didn't know when to go with. I don't know. I don't know you, Cremo. It would have to take time to really know somebody before I meet up with them. You know, I have to sort of protect myself a little bit. I know you're a nice person, but I just I don't really roll that way until, you know, you've been on the chat a while, and then we build up a comfort level. Hey Blinky, how are you? I hope you understand. From the Leo Bud, I forgot. There's Blinky. Blinky's doing it up. Blinky is doing it up. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. And, you know, it's going to be a very interesting year. I plan on embarking on significant spiritual journeys and things, and discussions of faith. It's going to add an interesting element to things. I'm going to meet some cool people along the way, and some unusual and strange things that may give us all pause to think about things that are greater than us in this universe of ours. Oh, you had a good season, huh? You sound like the boss. You living overseas. Yeah, the old China days. Thing I always love most about this channel is the many directions it's gone over the years. 60 minutes for a few years. Wow. So the good news is that Trotsky is alive and well. Yeah, he spent years over. Oh, that's cool. So I thought we were down a cat, and now I'm really happy that I won't be happy tonight, but this morning I was happy. I was lavishing all kinds of love on Trotsky. Trotsky, my love, you've returned. Oh. Yeah, thank God, right? I mean, I'm like Rosie, you better check yourself, you know? Really? Right? This cat is like always up in your grill and everything, eating and trying to pull chicken. It's crazy. So tomorrow, once again, heads up, I do have the making of the coconut cake coming. I don't really use, you can just, I've freelanced the recipe. I'm not working from a recipe. I'm just showing people to bake towards what something looks like before it goes into the pan and stuff. It's interesting. So we don't have Janet and the boss for lunch tomorrow. Something came up with Janet tomorrow. She's really, really busy these days. So we're going to have to reschedule. We're going to have to reschedule that probably after I get back, maybe the week after, second week of May. So I don't know how much I'm going to see Mr. Z this trip, because I'm coming in on Sunday. The hotel is ultra cheap, a really good rate. Do you have any recommended hidden gem places to eat in Central Valley, Northern California? Oh, hidden gems. Well, I'll tell you one thing. If you're going to go into Modesto, there's that donut shop in Modesto. I can't think of the name of it. I have a video on it, which was great. Just check out some of my restaurant review playlist down there on the front page. It's called Restaurant Reviews on the Road. And you'll be able to see the places that I went to. I was in Sonora and some other places. It's supposed to be, oh, I don't mind that. I hope it's 100. And then it's going to cool off a lot into next week. So I like it. I can do up to 100, and I can do up to 107 degrees comfortably in Vegas. Once we start getting 114, 115, then we're trying. That's trying is, it's a really good place. I never saw a resort there. I mean, it looked like such a small place. I don't know. What's the name of that donut shop I went to in Modesto? Wow, that place was doing a land office business in there. Holy smokes. I couldn't believe it. I thought Voodoo Donuts in Portland was busy. Six o'clock. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. No, 6 p.m. This guy's gonna give me a ticket. They changed the sign. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. I don't think he's a happy camper. I showed him the sign. Hey, it's a new sign. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. After 6 p.m. we're okay. He took off. So you can be nice and still make your points. I was in 121 degrees on the floor of the desert in Hinckley, California. That day, the heat, there was a wind blowing, and the heat was so violent that literally you had goosebumps, and you could feel every one of your hairs like standing on end. It was the weirdest and most uncomfortable feeling. Yeah, there's the donut one. That guy was kind of mad. Yeah, check out the list. I don't know where else I went in Modesto, where I went for dinner. Oh, I went to the snow. You know what's really cool there? Snow White Drive-In was good. I couldn't believe how good that beef tasted at Snow White. Of course, I picked the Snow White in the most ghetto hood neighborhood. As you know, just keep one eye open and you'll do all right. Over off of Yosemite Boulevard, over somewhere over that way. Snow White Drive-In was really good. Good value. Good stuff, Jay. I'll tell you what, Joes, if you could get lost in my travel playlist from 2013 onward, all over the nation and up and down California. The last spring I did the down to the Missions and down to Southern Pacific Coast Highway tour. I may do that again, concentrating more on the missions and things, and doing some more videography and things like that going down. Yeah. Yeah, I think the hottest I ever saw register on top of the Horseshoe Binion's Casino downtown was 113 degrees on their sign. That was pretty crispy. Yeah, check out the whole started at Monterey. I do cinematic videos, and the missions are incredible. And I also do the trip north up to Fort Bragg and some of the. There's so many good road trips. Yeah, the donuts are amazing. You guys should just get lost in those travel lists down there. It covers so much. Yeah, when it gets hot, it gets hot. Please hit the thumbs up button if you haven't done so. What's up, Peach? Yeah, the highway's really a beautiful job. I might redo that. This is a beautiful time of year to go down that highway. Yeah, the PCH from LA to San Diego is beautiful. You get down. I don't like Monterey, but once you get to Carmel, and I did it in the van too, sleeping in the van and all that. Once you get down to Carmel, wow, we went through. Where did we go, Jody? San Luis Obispo and Sobung, Santa Ynez, all the way down to Oxnard and all that. It's not as twisty on that road as going north either, which is good. Oh, well, thank you, Peach. San Luis Obispo is a beautiful town. It was funny, Amanda, they had to cancel. They were going to have a kink fest down there. Central Coast Kink Fest this weekend, and it had canceled. Fetish. It was a fetish thing, and they had to cancel it. Yeah, did it up. It was a good trip. It'd be worth going again just to concentrate on the missions. And yeah, I don't know, Amanda, the townspeople. Okay, take care, babe. Love you more. What a doll baby, uber goober. Thank you for posting those links to my moderator, Joni. Mookie, how are you? Good to see you. Hey June, how you doing, sweets? House look good. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. Thank you. And let me officially welcome the new people that are coming aboard. I appreciate you being here. Get in with the flow. I think some of the, if not the nicest crew on YouTube here. We have people that go through a lot here on a daily basis, and they're here to have a good time, and we try to uplift that. It's nice to see you, June. How's the Uber going? I'm leaving on I'm driving down on Sunday. It's going to be what I call a low trip. It's not going to be a high trip. I've got some things to do down there. They're going to take a lot of my time, but we'll still have our fun. And it seems to be a great time to go down. I mean, I couldn't believe how cheap the motels were. I mean, it's like, wow, this is awesome. Couldn't remember whether it was cheap last year or not. I don't remember. Because, you know, it's nice. The pools are open, and yeah, I'm not sure, Noreen. I really think that people like to go in October. They like to go during NFL season and March Madness, which means they really like to go in October, November, December, maybe a little lower in December, but January, February, March, and into April. And then when it starts to get hot, like in July and things, you don't see a ton of, it's really hot down there. A lot of people are very uncomfortable with the heat. especially if you're not a gambler. I'm not really a gambler. I'm not going to invest the time into playing poker and have to sit there for hours and all that. Yeah, there you go, James. So, so, but they'll, so it, I don't know what it's going to be like on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know. I'm not sure of my return date. Football season. Is SCK, is that Stockton? Because of betting, sports betting, Noreen, it's huge. Unless you're at the casino at like 6 a.m. in the morning or whatever, you're not going to get a seat at the sports books and stuff. And even now, the sports books have really fancy like lounge, like semicircle seating, like Frank Sinatra days, and even to reserve one of those booths for the day takes a couple $100, and so it's very, very popular betting football. I prefer betting college myself. And we will be doing college football again this year. Had a good record, decent record last year. Yeah, they actually watched, Noreen. You've seen it. They have, like, if you go down to the Circa, you have every live football game is going to be on the screen, and then maybe, like, if the Raiders are playing out of town or something, right, they'll have it on the main, whatever the main game of the game of the most interest is on there. They have private booze and things. And you got to look at my video about touring the Circa. Oh, well, thank you, Peach. Thank you. It ended up being 4 videos, but I appreciate that. More to come. I got to really get ahead if I'm going to be on the road for a significantly longer period of time. Like the way that guy was so itchy to write me a ticket tonight, and then I just pointed to the sign, and he's so mad he took off. I didn't say anything negative. Yeah, thank you, Carla. Next, we got to ensure that these seeds and stuff stay watered over the next when I'm away, because it's gonna be warm. Yeah, he was licking his chops when he saw me here, because he remembers yesterday when he told me move on, and then today he looked at me, he shook his head, and I said it's okay. I pointed his sign. He said, I'm gonna have to write your ticket. So I got outside, hey Carrie, and I stood next to the sign and I pointed, and he just turned his head and just took off. Right. Yeah, it was after 6 p.m. too. No, I mean, I would have taken a picture of the thing, and that I was, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And it's after 6 p.m. It was kind of funny. I mean, I was kind of setting it up, because I knew he'd be licking his chops. In a good sport way. I mean, we didn't yell at each other, which is kind of like spy versus spy, right? Like Man Magazine. Ooh, I got you. I got you. Ooh, 5 cocktails on a 55-minute flight. Yeah, we would fly out of Sacramento to Vegas. It was like you barely got the seat warm and you were landing. You'd get up to altitude and then just gradually come down. But the worst was when there was fog that would be around San Francisco. It would be around Sacramento, and you couldn't fly into it. Thumbs up or appreciate it if you're coming in. Ooh, we got finally, I haven't had one of these babies in so long. Shin noodle soup. The pride of Korea. This stuff is hotter than a $2 pistol on an August night in Baltimore City, baby. Manufactured by Nongshim America. Rancho Cucamonga. Yeah. Good eats. The good stuff. The good stuff. And then you better believe I'm going to tear into a piece of coconut cake. Yeah, I love that soup. In the 60s when I flew, you could drink all you wanted. Yeah, you could also smoke. I was still flying in the era where you just smoked in the back of the plane and had little ashtrays. United Airlines back and forth to Hong Kong, all over Asia. Nobody, Hong Kong to London, 15 hours non-stop one way, 15 and a half the other. Oh, I love coconut. That's like my one of my top 5 favorite flavors. Love it. Well, I wouldn't want to get to Vegas and just feeling funky, right? Yeah, I can hear that. Yeah, there you go, June. I mean, I don't want to arrive in Vegas and then hit 100 and 105, 170 degree heat when you've had like 5 or 6 drinks coming off the plane, and it's just like it just dents your day right off the bat, right? Then you go into the casino and your judgment is impaired and stupid stuff. Yeah, people dressed up and flew, had manners, and flying was kind of an event. It was a fun thing. 50-mile bike ride on a 100-degree day. I wouldn't like that. No, I never made them, Alex. Coconut chocolate chip. Nope, never made them. I rarely ever made cookies. I rarely make cakes. I'm usually a pies. Yeah, airlines are like you're riding on buses. I don't think the airlines in the history of airlines have ever made $1 in total. 105 isn't bad when you get, yeah, it's bad, Harlan. You get up around 113 on the street in Vegas. That's like Melt City. Then we go down to the cemetery. We would go down Black Widow watching, and we would come back up in the sign at the Cashman Center on Las Vegas Boulevard would say 96 degrees. Man, we thought the air conditioning was on. It was like, it's like so comfortable. Oh, you lived in Vegas over a year? Yeah. Last trip was fun. We went down to Hoover. found a handy bag of vines. I'm like, what is that? She's like, Harrison, what do you think? I just opened. Well, like she's giving you the prize pig at the country fair, right? Oh, June, it was horrible this morning. Horrible. It was heartbreaking and horrible. You know, and what made it worse, June, was when baby Tiger showed up at the back door alone, and I knew Trotsky was dead as a doornail on the front street. And I'm like, well, this is it. You know, farewell Trotsky. And then 10 minutes later, there he is. You know, hey, here I am. I tell you, Trotsky and Baby Tiger and Baby Socks, they're pretty savvy, right? It'd take a lot to get them out of the game. It was scary, June. It was, you know, I cried. It was just like, you know, I just couldn't believe it. You know, like as much as I talk about, you know, because Trotsky's a pain. And last night I could hardly eat my chicken. This cat was having a field day. And then this morning, you just don't know until they're gone. So if you love something, make sure, right? You love it to the max every day. One day it will not be there. Well, I do love him in as much as he's been there for, fill in the blank, 6 months, I don't know, 8 months. You know, they become apart. They're not close to you. I mean, they let you pet them when they're eating and things, but they're not going to come up to you when you're just sitting there. But it's okay. I've learned to love them on their own terms. Well, it's like I've contended, Alan Gentry. You know, we've become a pagan society. Those little buggers. Yeah, they worm their way into your heart. Yep. I don't know if they love me, Angus, because I'm like a feeding station. Yeah, it's nice to have 2 accounts. Yeah. I like to go live, and then you know, if I haven't done a bigger video during the day, then I'll go live on this one. If I've done a bigger video, then I'll go live on the Murphy channel. So I don't know if they love me, Deborah, but you know, they're more Pavlovian in their response, right? They just want to go where the food is. Like I'm just an obstacle, an impediment that has to be overcome to get the food. Like, okay, you got to touch me a little bit, right? Right. Normally, if you weren't feeding me, I would chop your hand off. It was really cute today after they had. I loaded them with treats this morning. I was so happy. They're rolling on the ground like fake fighting and stuff. And then later on, I go outside. Trotsky, Baby Tiger's inside of the bagging, the Honda bag for the back of the mower in there. I'm going to put up a video tomorrow on that. Only let me pet them when they're eating. Yeah, get used to it. So I see here's Baby Tiger sleeping in the bagger on the back of the mower. I'm like, what the heck? I had to get a video of that. Well, I had the bag off sitting on the ground and Baby Tiger's all curled up in it, and I'm just standing there looking. Just, you know, they don't really, you know, I bury 2 of their kitties. Yeah, it's tough. Hey, Anton, how are you? So people wondering about First Republic Bank. I think that's down to like $6 now. Just to put it as a little bit of an aside in here, even though these tech companies are reporting decent earnings, that's what the rally was leading into in the last 3 months. Uh, the fact that they're unable to really muster a big rally and turn down pretty sharply today tells you that people are focused on a banking issue here. And First Republic is going to be the probably the next one because they're being cut off from the Federal Reserve borrowing window, I think, right now. So that's a big thing when you get cut off from that. Nobody wants to jump into that. Opinion on the Sudan crisis? I have no opinion. I'm not as informed as you are about it, so I'll hold my my flapper on that. So that's what's going on behind the scenes. Yes, down 30% today after a huge drop yesterday. I don't think a savior is going to jump in and take it. I don't think people want to buy into a bag, right? If we big the thing that caught my eye was the huge jump in the number of syphilis and the huge rise in the STDs and stuff that has been going on, and now we have a shortage of penicillin and stuff. So unreal. Hey Michelle. Hey Randy. It does seem like pestilence will be a part of our part of the landscape for the immediate future. Yeah, I mean, if you've ever seen pictures of, having worked in a medical clinic, and if you've ever seen pictures of syphilis stage 2, just another symptom of a pagan society. Yeah, it affects the brain and makes people go nuts. Why am I yawning? I didn't do anything today except make a cake. I'm seeing a lot of these Kias these days. Yeah, I made a, I get up at 7:30 every day. You're running on the other graphic detail. I made a coconut cake today. I'm doing some maintenance work down at St. Joseph Church down on 9th Street. There's a huge backlog of work to be done. Yeah, Al Capone, wasn't easy to treat before penicillin, and all you need is a few variations and a few mutations, and, I don't know. Yeah, I have my tester with me. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say that, Jody. I ain't nothing. If you can do it, do it. Live dead, live testing. Live dead, live testing. I've done so much electrical work and rewiring and punching down on the breaker box, and I need help with my Shemay, if I was there, I would give you absolutely positively all the time that you need just to be able to look around Princeton and look at the legacy of Woodrow Wilson, Trenton and Princeton. Woodrow Wilson was a very, very fascinating, if very strong-willed president. Let's see. Kiers are keeping one. Oh, shot. A lot of 20,000 mile engine problem. Wouldn't that still be under warranty? Quit going to church and it will save you all that. Never. Are you kidding? I just got myself going back this year. Well, it's defined racism. I mean, we're post-Civil War. He was born in Virginia, right? So, but do we nail somebody for the 10% of them that doesn't conform, and the 90% that's good, having committed to World War I, and yeah, Wilson was not a very sturdy. He was more a professor. There's probably like nobody that ever entered the White House that had a higher IQ. Drive time, right by it. He gets to drive line. Oh, Mercedes, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I can't even think about a Mercedes, right? I think about Mercedes. I think about the repair bill, and it's like, we have to look at things in the era that people lived in. We can't expect everybody to rise above their circumstance of their upbringing, the sum total of all their educational and biases through life. We have to acknowledge their faults, but we also have to celebrate their achievements and things. Plenty of those years, didn't they? I wouldn't say plenty in those years, Rosa. Yeah, we'll tell that to the through history then, Anton Smith. All German cars start having problems. Yeah. I think Woodrow Wilson, being a college professor and president of Princeton, was super educated. Yeah, we'll tell that to the history of 50,000 years or whatever, Anton Smith. It's like you're preaching to the choir. No, I'm not in Vegas. Oh, the train is coming in. There are many far less educated than I am. This and more. Well, that's what we should all say, that, right? Slugbug, how are you? I always say I'm happy to be in the great center of the bell curve there. It's a great average. Hey, Margie, how are you? I love being on the great median. It's been a long time since we've had a scholarly president. The only reason Woodrow Wilson got elected was because Teddy Roosevelt insisted on running, and I can't remember who the other candidate was in 1912 that ran, but Roosevelt started the Bull Moose Party, and that split up the Republican Party, which gave Wilson the victory. The Democratic Convention was in Baltimore that year at the 5th Regiment Armory, which is still there, believe it or not. That must have been a sweatbox. I can't remember who the Republican, Taft? William Howard Taft? Oh, the Democrat National Conventions in Chicago. Beautiful. That's gonna be, I can't think of a better, more exciting place to have it. Well, if I don't miss my guess, like I said, 2023, the year to remember, and 2024, the year to forget. Well, it is a media era, Cal's right. We are in the era of media, and media shapes opinion because it hurts to think, so the average person doesn't want to think. They just want to gobble down whatever comes through whatever comes through their flavor of choice, CNN or Fox. It just feeds their whatever biases they have. Any war on that scale, Anton Smith would be the final war. Look in the history, who founded all the Ivory, most were, they're very, Woodrow Wilson was very austere. That's nice. Amanda's happy with her BMW. But let's not get it twisted though. Warren G. Harding was just a backroom appointed president that ran on the machine. All his buddies controlled him. The only thing this guy liked to do was play poker, drink, smoke cigars, and have a constant flow of beautiful women through his life. That was it. And then Calvin Coolidge came along. That was like, whoa. Talk about the minister in a little Vermont house, right? Never smiled, never talked. What a difference. Much as when I was a kid, I didn't know about college. Well, I think anybody could say that, right, June? China's more of a republic than we are, Anton Smith. We're far ahead of them in terms of Marxism, and our state is taking over more and more of while they're lessening the state in people's lives, our state is taking over more and more with the culture of death and with you know, with soon we're going to have mandated daycares, and where the state's going to take over every aspect of raising children, and you know, you get what you get. Banking's being taken over by government. Education has been taken over by government. Medicine's been taken over by government. So there you go. All right. Oh. I guess everything was kind of built better. More metal, more. There's trade-offs now with weight, fuel economy, and things like that. So even if you have a luxury car, you have to have mandated mileage, and I think that makes it tough. It takes a lot of engineering to soundproof a lighter car. Well, let that sink into your head, Anton Smith, what I said. I mean, you're too casual going on to the next question without really absorbing what's been said here. My grandmother, when Millard Fillmore toured the States, when he was a can. Oh, wow. Yeah, safety is very important. Safety cages, airbags for brain injury, all that stuff. We're coming up to the age of envy. So we just need to learn from it, and we never will learn from it, slug bug, because we have no generational memories when it comes to what happened to people in the past. Human nature says it'll never happen to us, so we repeat the same mistakes. Banking problems, over investing, banking, real estate. You know, the cycle continues. But like I say, your mileage may vary. Well, the labor shortage is now rapidly dissipating. When you see companies like Amazon and Walmart and McDonald's starting to lay off in management and stuff, you know, Facebook reported and popped after the close today because of what's going on with the China is sustaining them in advertising over there. Yeah, we still had a big debt though. You look at that 13 week, that T-bill rate today, still right up there at 5%. Not budging. Hey Nicole, just a drive-by. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, babe. Doing well. Hope you are too. Good. I know you had a tough stretch there. Oh, look at that beautiful 300 jet black. What a dream. Well, the freight rates are dropping, rail freight rates, shipping freight rates. That tells me things are definitely, there's much less cargo moving from China to the U.S. now, much less. You remember 2 years ago, that stuff was backed up on the porch. They're working 24 hours a day. Yeah, good to see you too, Nicole. Take care, sweets. Are we acting? Where would you like to go, Amanda? We're having a good conversation here. Yeah, well, good luck on cutting government spending. So, what is it that Reagan used to say? It depends whose ox is being gored. No, I said, where would you like? Do you have a place you'd like to go? I remember driving by a few ports of that. Yeah, hundreds of containers piled up, and we can't do it. Ships offshore. Always continuing this God saying, we know that he can. Well, I like that sentiment, Slug Bug, but I think we have to go through a heck of a chastisement. I wonder if the Senate will take up the House bill. DOA. No, I just ask anybody if they have a preference. I'm happy just sitting and chewing the fat. So comfortable tonight with the sun going down, the birds are gotta know. I never hear birds. I hear crows. I got cats with their heads torn off. You know what I mean, Noreen? I'm just sitting here like, this is such a rarity for me to even hear a bird. And when it comes to building cars. So does the U.S. know it now. U.S. builds very excellent cars now. Yeah, it's the time of day they're getting down to roosting. It's such a change. Hey, Joni, it's such a change from the hood. Listen to that. The birds. City name found in the most states in the USA. Riverside in 46 states. Yeah, I believe that. Most streets with the biggest number of streets with the number one name, I guess that would be Washington, besides Main Street. 70 out of 7 days they were so underappreciated. Yeah, Kel, companies focusing on moving the stuff and getting the material moving, they don't got time to think about the people. What's up, Rio? You get the car back in Blackwood. You get the hydraulics so that you can balance the front off the ground, back on. It would be the time. You think you'd like that, Craig? You think I should get it lifted? Should I get that lifted? I'd be the cat's meow, wouldn't I? Be the talk of the town. Yeah, I don't know. It looked like some animal tore its head off. Most common place name was San Jose. Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool. Most common street name in America, I guess it was Main Street and then Washington Street. Jefferson Street, Madison Street, Franklin. Almost one you watching you. What does that mean? Listen to that. We go to the Rancho. No, Trotsky's not dead. Trotsky's alive, Michelle. I just want it to be classic, Craig. You know what I mean? Just shined up, jet black, and just so beautiful. Yeah, I bounced a few times. No, I thought Trotsky was dead today because there was a gray cat, looked like a Russian blue, and its head was torn off. Only its from the neck down was there. Like, and I was really upset this morning. Really upset. As much as that cat is a pain in the, you know what? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Craig. I think I just want. I mean, I'm never going to have one. I don't know what I'm running my flapper about. Oh, Barry, almost 1 year watching me. How cool is that? Very good. It was horrible, Kels. To say goodbye. Yeah, I can dream. I'm good at dreaming. I'm going to start selling off some of the vintage audio gear too. Oh, it was terrible, Margie. I didn't want to get close enough. I mean, I got close enough to see the stump of a neck with the neck bone and the red around it, and I just like wondering where the heck is the head. It's like something swooped down and just picked it up and just bit its head off. I don't know whether a mountain lion or some tiger in the neighborhood or a lion or something came through and just tore its head off. I was not a happy camper, Jody. I was very, very distraught this morning. Well, Deborah, you know, it happens. It just suddenly made me realize, hey, you know, the cats are a part of me. You think maybe a call? What is that? A call. Do you think a call maybe clipped his head off? No, I don't think it was a human. I don't know. I don't know. Might have been a huge dog. I don't know. Yeah, it was near the house, right next door in front of their garbage cans. I'm like, oh, here's cars going around it and everything. Could it be aliens? I don't know. I don't know, June. I don't believe in aliens or extraterrestrials or anything like that, but maybe it was a coyote. I pray to the Lord, Noreen, that a human did not do that. I pray that's such a terrible thought in my mind. I know we got a lot of people that are off the charts in life these days, but you know, but to not have the head around and just the body. No, you run with that thought, Anton Smith. I like the moral imperative that we're the whole ball of wax in the universe. That's a very mentally shackling idea that makes people nuts. And I love that. They try to throw off the concept of that we're alone. Because if we are, the conclusion to them is a very horrific concept to deal with. Yeah, there's a lot of, there are. Getting torn out of my arm with a wild male cat. Wow, that fast ate the head off of it? Man, oh man. Oh, Barry, thank you. I'm so glad you're here. It had to be, I mean, I can't think somebody cut its head. Maybe a big dog got him by the neck and just bit down. Maybe a pit bull or something. We did hear a terrible, remember when we were live last night? We heard like would sound like a terrible cat scream. And remember we had like a little, like, sound like two animals were fighting or something, but I only heard one cat. And maybe that was the scrap that maybe a dog got a hold of it and just tore its head off. I don't know. Well, I don't want any animal to suffer either, but really was very, very disturbing to me today. Very disturbing. Well, that raven and hawk would have had to have teeth like Jaws in James Bond, metal choppers to polish to a high point to take that thing off. I mean, these cats are big cats. This ain't a little kitten, man. Yeah, I'm sure that it could be something. I don't know. But I'm thinking back to last night. That was the location we would have heard it, out there from that side of the house, up in the northeast corner up there. Now that I think about it, I'm thinking, well, that's probably where something happened up there. Maybe a dog got out and just chomped down on that cat's head and it was over. But it wasn't like there was a lot of blood around. Wasn't any blood at all. It wasn't a head. Rosie should have stopped. What is that? Shopped Itty. Remember the cat cry on the video? It's like, I thought, wow, there's a really, it was towards like the end of the stream. And Bird and I were there, and then all of a sudden there's just, oh, they're going at it out there. That would be the perfect location, right over on that side, the noise coming in from the shop side. No blood. Not a bit of blood, no head, no nothing. Didn't look like it got squished by anything. Margie, there ain't no way a bird could take off a cat's head. No way. Cutting through that bone and that muscle tissue and everything around the neck, it would have had to bring a saw with it. They don't have cameras that point out front, Deborah. Plus, it's dark out there. We don't have any light out there. Coyote. Interesting, Tagwee. I guess my number one thought would be a dog tore the head off of it in the neighborhood. Because, you know, we got some gangbangers that have some pretty big dogs. But I didn't hear any people screaming about, like, oh, get off the cat. Normally you hear a person screaming. Amanda, please stop running the chat tonight. Please. We're just having a good conversation here. Ah, brother. All right, let's go. Your wish is my command. All right. Large birds, you can drop them. Yeah, but the head would have stayed on it, right? The head would have stayed on it. What the heck is a chupacabra? First, a high satanic ritual. Yeah, I don't know. I think people, tell you the truth, Cheryl, people in my neighborhood are just, these people are just, number one, people be too lazy to go through all that work for a satanic ritual. Number two, they wouldn't even understand it. Being a predominantly Mexican area, it wouldn't even be on the radar screen, right? Yeah, it might have been tossed out of a car. I'll show you guys the scene of the, wow, they're working fast on that place. Wow. I don't know, it was pretty disturbing to me. It was pretty doggone disturbing. I was very upset. You kind of grow attached to stuff. I've seen worse on the street. I've seen them where they got flattened and then just turned into skeletons. I saw a horrendous, somebody told me it was a possum. It was all these teeth. It looked like some pterodactyl had hit the ground. It's the weirdest looking thing I ever saw. Well, I did think it was Trotsky by the coloration on it. Absolutely, it was terrible. Yeah, I've seen worse. I mean, I've seen flattened animals on the cats, and polecats have been flattened out. Check out Chili's on YouTube, which means what, Anton? What are we talking about, Chili's? The restaurant or what? I haven't been in a Chili's in like forever. It's got to be 20 years since I've been in a Chili's. The Chili's closed down in Roker Park, I think. I like their tostada bowl. That was pretty good. Now it was right here. Right on the ground, right here. Yeah, now I gotta love that little sucker even more. I gotta go spoil. Let's go look at the scene. There might be, it looks like there's still like a tooth there. I don't know what it is. An eye, maybe it's, I don't know what it is. Let's go see what it is real quick. And then we'll carry the stuff in. Let's see what we got. walking here, and I'm like coming at it on the porch this morning, and I'm like, what is that up there? It looked like a bat face on a monkey or something. I didn't know what it was. I think, oh wow, it looks like a monkey with a bat's face on it. So I got the cans first, and I started to think, oh wow, it's either a dog or a cat. So I got the cans in, and I came over here, and I took a look. And it was like, it's like right in this area right here. And I guess somebody called animal control, and they came out and just picked it up. I don't really want to see a head. I'm kind of looking around and kind of hoping I don't see one, but I don't. So yeah, the guy's cans were out, and they were right, it was like right here. That's the area where it happened, right there. Oof. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yeah, I was thinking that thing might have bounced or something. I don't know. Lord knows what happened to that poor cat. I know, like 2 years ago. Well, thank you. I got more work to do. I got a weed in there, and I got to get the watering system on. But a couple years ago, a cat got crushed here, and it just sat there till it just deteriorated. I don't know. See a lot of cats run on the street and stuff here, and dogs. Let's get our Noodles out. Anyway, I'm glad it had a good ending. I got to get another hydrangea. What I got to do is grow a cutting here. You can root pretty easy hydrangea. I got to check the watering system here. The whole watering system is the next priority. All right, there we go. Oh, the Daniel sushi Ikiban was good. Ichiban. Thank you, Kels. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. Any food for the cats is appreciated. Thank you, Kels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's Trotsy! Yay! My baby! My baby! My baby! Trotsky, I thought you were dead! There you are! Yay! Yay! There they are. Mated for life. My babies. And then good evening, lads. Yeah, they're bonded. I don't know. Why do you bond like that? I don't know. All right, y'all keep your drawers on. I know you're going to get a power feed tonight. You guys enjoy it. You deserve it after this horrific series of events today. Oh, nothing but the best. Oh, I always fly that Shimei sent me that flag. It's wonderful. It's not stamped on, it's sewn. It's an amazing. That's worth having a look at. I couldn't imagine not flying the flag. This is a very special flag. Well, they've already walked in, but they walk in all the time now. I just got to make sure they don't whiz. Right? They'll kind of stand there and they're getting a little bolder. But look at the quality of this. All right. Get it straightened out a little bit. There we go. This is all like sewn. This isn't like this is the real deal right here. That's the real deal. I mean, when Shimei sends you something, she sends you something. It's a beautiful flag. Let's have a moment of adoration for this baby. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's yum yum. You know what? That's the kind of flag that'll last too. The other one's just kind of. Did you get your water? Huh? Give me a big scare like that today. Right? Big scare. No, they're not gonna. No vet's gonna do anything cheap here, and I wouldn't dare pick them up anywhere or try to even move them. They tear me to smithereens. Oh. Days of cheap spaying and neutering are long gone in this area. I think the plants are all watered. We only got one tomato plant that might not make it. The others are looking pretty good. Oh, you guys scare me so bad. What a beautiful night. What a beautiful night. Might be getting a kitchen. No, that is a really incredibly well-made flag. Sadly, where you have trouble flying a flag is in places like Sebastopol and places like that where there's so many people that dislike this nation now and use every opportunity to bash and belittle. neighborhood like this, they have respect. Go in. Seems to be the wealthier and more affluent, the more people dislike it. Yeah, they're not letting anything else. Well, they're gonna hate it a lot more, Anton Smith. Trust me, they better save some of that power. I'm not gonna tell Bird the story of the cats, it'll just upset him. Let's get the side chat on. Why is this thing slow tonight? Finally, come on. They've been promoting this HBO Max movie, Love and Death. I don't know what that's about. Okay, there we go. Let me get a water here. I think finally, after all that, I'm going to the bathroom, wash my hands, grab a water. Have you guys eaten yet? I think Trotsky's too smart to be nailed out there. I can't wait to get a dog named Porky. Let's have a little Trotsky time. I'm waiting till Angus Kisses says the babies look hungry. Get to the bathroom. Let's get some fresh water. Funny, I'm having bread withdrawal. Okay, there you go. There's some fresh water. You guys are in the house again. I need to sit down a couple minutes, okay? There's food everywhere around here. Okay. Oh. All right. Cheers. Grab my other. Be jumping in the house. Oh, yeah, the cats are pretty content. The thing is, there's always food around now. Right? Might be the second dinner, might be the third dinner. I'm waiting for Angus Kisses to tell me that they're hungry. I have some noodles tonight, Terry. I got some Korean style ramen. I really quite enjoy that. I might throw a few shrimp in there, although they're not. Don't, Trotsky! No, get out of here! Don't you dare dig that up! No, no, no! No, no, no! No, no, no! You go over there. Find that cat head. I'm ready to do it right in the tomatoes. It's like having kids again. You go find that cat head. Yeah, I got food to feed them tonight. No, I don't know. I don't want them digging in. You know, they got 10,000 other square feet. They have 20. They have 30,000 square feet to choose from here. Oh, it's nice to just sit down. Well, we're all softies to animals. I mean, it didn't do me a lot of good for my morning. Was incredibly upsetting. Used to roll in the cow dung we used to receive. Jeez. Well, cats they bury their turds like they're putting gold down there or something. I don't know. Oh, it's beautiful here tonight. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's outstanding. Oh. So nice, just before the grass allergies hit. I'm dreading that. Yay, hey Ron. Yeah, I mean, ain't nobody want to see what I saw today. Now I got a good image in my head that Trotsky is a very light skin, not light skin, but very light fur color gray. So it's a beautiful night today, Rupert. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tonight. Not a breeze blowing, just we're in a golden hour. Oh, Judy. How you doing, Judy? The old crow, let us eat cake. I did the same thing we used to warn them. Send them in to keep ants out of the kitchen messy with the worst. Wow, I guess they don't like that, huh? Hey, Vicky, how are you? Oh, they have stuff. Well, I think if I can start to chase them out, they'll get the idea. Stay hydrated. Okay, let's put some food down. You better stay out of those planter beds. Right? Don't look at me like that. Eyes bigger than mine. Let's see if we can get this. This one, the top kind of stuck, the ringy thingy, pull thingamajiggy. So we're gonna have to use a knife to open this baby. That didn't work well. Let's see if we can use a can opener here. Well, that works okay. running around like underfoot. Ooh. Let's get the crap out first, okay? Okay, guys, we do have a level of hygiene here, right? We don't want anybody getting sick, okay? See how nice that is? Ah, look at that. Now, let me get the knife. Hold on a minute. Are you gonna let me put it down, or are you gonna block me? Hold on a minute, it's all going onto your head. Wow. Wow, I can't even get it food down there. Wow. They're like eating machines. It's funny, people hate to see me eat, but they like to see the cats eat. Go figure. Look at that Trotsky bulleting like a real communist, just totally pushing. Boy, they just chop down, don't they? Man, oh man. They just chomp down. Good night, Nino. They just be chomping down. They always hang together. They're always together. You rarely see one without the other. You guys are so goofy. Not very photogenic. Just saying. They got business. That's a nice shot. Feeding time. Trying to get a picture here. Not too photogenic, you guys. It's about the best I could do. We almost lost him today. There he is. What a guy. That'll be our thumbnail tomorrow. Trotsky. Trotsky lives. Trotsky lives. Trotsky lives. Yeah, butterfly, I think, sent it out. All right, see you later, Grumpy. Wow. I'll have to call that Trotsky's Lives. There he is. What a stately looking cat. Oh, boy, oh boy, hard to get a good picture. Guys aren't very photogenic. Right. I'm not sure when Mother's Day is. I haven't had my mom since 2000, so. Oh. Good Friday 2000. That's our fourth feeding of the day. What is that? We just crashed the computer? I guess we did. Oh. Hey, Lurker, how are you? Got my nightly shot of cognac. Chill out. We've been doing a number on this baby. Huh? That's rare, the computer crashed. XP usually never crashes. Senior day. No, I like to just sip it, get a little bit of a warm glow. It's nice. So the cats are good. We didn't lose the cats. That's the main takeaway today. Oh, we're still in the golden hour here. 7:50. Isn't that great? In another hour, I mean, in another month and a half, it's going to be light till 9:30. Now, just can I get to eat exactly? Exactly. So tonight I'm just having a little bit of ramen noodle, and then I'm going to have some coconut cake. There we go. Trotsky the star. I guess we're at a quarter moon or 1/3 of a moon tonight. All right, Amanda. This is the time I like to just sit back and try not to think about the next workload here. my astrological sign is I'm on a cusp between Gemini and Cancer. June 21st. Never have quiet here. Sunday morning you come out from about 8 o'clock till about 11 o'clock it's quiet. Otherwise from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. Oh, I'm not sure what that means. What is that? Pi, square, rhombus, tetrahedron? My next trip I'm taking off Sunday. Pisces. Yeah, the cat's totally departed, you see him. Made a Boboli pizza. Yeah, here you go, Joni. Isosceles triangle. Whose birthday, Jamie? Is today your birthday? Oh, thank you, Margie. It's very comfortable. Good thing we don't really have mosquitoes. We get these pesky gnats. Oh, Cancer. Okay, Jamie. Yeah, I don't really know you, Danielle, so I have to take a pass on that right now. But the more you hang out over time, then it'd be good. I have to really know somebody before I meet up with them. Just personal protection. Oh, you're June 21st, Jamie? Wow, that's wild. That is wild. Shimei is August 21st. We have a pretty big 21 club here. Who else, Shimei? Somebody else was like the 21st. I'm trying to remember who else was on the 21st. Okay, well, thank you, Danielle. I just have to get to know somebody before I meet them. Now, if you happen to see me on Fremont Street, feel free to come over. And yeah, Bird's on the January 21st. That's right. Bird's January 21st. If you see me on Fremont, don't hesitate to come over and say hi. And then I'll buy you a drink. Hello, Cheryl S. How are you? Oh, thank you, Margie. I still got a long way to go. I'm gonna really focus on getting rid of stuff now. It's time to start letting go of some of my vintage audio equipment, and I'll probably end up keeping like 3 units, 2 or 3 units. How's your day, Cheryl? Yep, the wall of sound. But if I passed on, when I passed, I wouldn't want my family to have to deal with all that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I had a terrible morning, but a great late morning and afternoon. Okay, thank you, Margie. Thanks for coming in. Well, thank you, Angus. Thank you, sweetie. I can't check it while it's live, but I'm very appreciative. You've always been an excellent supporter of the channel. That's all I say. I don't feed them until Angus says the babies are hungry. Oh, I do have PayPal. Oh, Angus Kisses, something towards to help the cat food. Thank you, sweetie. I'll definitely put it towards the food. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to Casey, too, who about a week ago, 10 days ago, made a nice donation. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you very much. I will definitely put that towards definitely make sure the cats continue to have, ain't nobody gonna cut a cat off here. Margie, too funny. Thank you very much. Thank you, Angus Kisses. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your kindness. Definitely appreciate it. I can assure you one thing: no cat will ever be hungry on this property. So, considering we almost lost Trotsky today, we suddenly realized. Hey, Jordan and Michael, how are you doing? I haven't seen you guys in a long time. How's it going? I met Jordan and Michael down in San Diego back in 2015. Wow. Good to see you. They came right up to the pool, introduced themselves. It was really cool. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Don't forget Rosie. Thank you, Michelle. Right, June. Don't forget Rosie. You guys are too kind. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the beauty of PayPal is that YouTube doesn't take anything from it, so that's good. So, but I'm appreciative of anything that trust and believe the cats will always be dining in style. Always be dining in style. June. Ah. Don't forget Rosie. Yeah, Cash App too. I think it comes up on here too. Cash App, you get it all. Yeah, it's good. So those are the preferred ways. So you bypass YouTube. Not that I'm adverse because they host me on the platform. I've never had a issue with that. But if you want to make sure that 100% goes to the effort, then Cash App and PayPal are the best ways. Oh, thank you, Shimei. I don't have it on this phone, but I will. And I know you're always generous because Shimei's like, you better make sure that those cats are eating good in the hood. Hey, Dave, how are you? So I'll preview the coconut cake. I'm going to be helping myself to a slice tonight, Dave. And the video is going to be coming. How are you doing today, Dave? I got to get this out of here before I finish the whole bottle. Okay, let me just put the chat for a second. I want to honor Shimei. I don't want to let that go. So give me a second here, guys. It'll look like I disappeared from the chat. Give me a second. Woohoo! Thank you, Shimei. Made a really nice donation there. Thank you, Shimei. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Shimei's coming through, and everybody's like, no excuses now, Rosie. Those cats eat. Oh, I care, Angus Kissing. I was so upset today. Angus Kisses, you knew I was like beside myself this morning. I was like, oh, suppose this happened on a live stream and I came down the street and saw that there. Because you don't always have a memory of what the color is of the cat. You just, oh, it's gray. It's like, it's got a death rattle, so it turned into its turning color. Thank you, Shimei. So kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One-sided relation. It's okay, Cheryl. I'm used to it. Right. Cheryl S., I hope tomorrow is a better day for you, honey. It's wonderful supporters of the channel. So Angus Kiss is like, you better feed the babies. They're hungry. Guess what? They ain't hungry now. Salute, Dave. Really enjoying the cognac these days, I have to be honest. You make everyone laugh. I like it. I had a hard day at work and it's nice to chill. You know what, Joe Mobile, Jordan, and I can't remember the two names. It's so good to have you here. We have to be able to laugh, right? Too bad to say for you and Nuka. Jamie was wonderful with his support. So they'll be good to go. Jordan and Michael, I'm thank you. Jordan, if I forget again, please be understanding. Am I going to be live on Sunday in Las Vegas? It depends what I'm doing with Mr. Z Sunday night. If I'm having a barbecue with his family, I would probably be live later, but it would probably be like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. It would probably just be me. If we're gonna do a barbecue or something, I want to do that on a video. I don't want to put the family on a live stream and stuff, so I would be recording that. Yeah, thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. There's love now, Angus Kisses. I don't know if you heard the story, Cheryl. We had Trotsky like gone today, and I was like just beside myself. So I just don't know if it's not going to be Thursday night because it's going to be hot on. It's going to be 100 degrees. Then I think a few people want me to return to California Hotel to see if the Market Cafe ever got straightened out from the blob fish that they had that time. So I don't know. I don't know. Not sure. I don't know, Tagwee. This might be just two guys running around all the time here. I'm not sure. Not sure. Look at Amanda. Who is Amanda like on TV? I'm trying to think of a TV character that Amanda's like. I have to figure it out. I don't know. Is she kind of like the Jefferson's maid, right? What was her name? The Jefferson's maid. She's like, she always like dropped the bomb on everybody. Amanda, I don't care, honey. We got to be able to give and take without. You rein me in, I rein you in. I could care less. Yeah, maybe like Hazel, but much better looking. So I don't know. But I hope I never lose you on the chat. I sent you to. Oh, isn't that sweet, Judy? I'm just appreciative of that, Judy. You know, you're retired on a pension and all that stuff. I'm not, you know, I really appreciate that. Thank you, Judy. Is that for me or the cats? Because, you know, I'm very faithful to where monies are directed. She's gonna be like, of course it's for the cats. Thank you, Judy. Of course it's for the cats. You do all right, Rosie. You're always slumming around, slumming in Vegas. You do all right. It's actually a little close tonight, the weather. Thank you, Judy. You were one of our institutional foundation stones here of this chat. Man, Bird must have worked hard today. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if Michelle. I don't want to overhype Vegas this time. Of course, I might say that it might be the greatest trip I ever had. It's hard to predict. I know that we're going to probably have minimal time with Mr. Z because he's, you know, in the early part of the week. You know, with his responsibilities on running a crane, you know, it's like the last thing he needs to do is worrying about me. So I'm gonna leave that totally to his discretion. So we might be on our own, guys, which means I better pack the pepper spray, right? And if I'm on my own, I'm going all the way down to Naked City. So I guarantee you that'll be a night. I want to go see what they're doing at the old Dragon Casino. What was Lucky Dragon on Sahara? I want to see what they're doing down there. So we'll be having activities for sure Yeah, I'm not going to be doing very hard physical labor. It's more brain work type of stuff. So electrical, a little bit of painting, schlepping around. So I think it's because there won't be any real daytime activities. It's a hotel now, I think. Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. Just depends. I might come back Thursday, or I might push it through the weekend. I'm not sure. So I have time with Mr. Z. And, it's up to the way you guys feel too about. And I kind of hate to go down and not have time with him. So it just depends how much work I get done. And then luckily, the cost is like super low for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is like they're giving away. Feral cats, well, I don't know. It took months till we could touch them. Welcome back, Naomi. So let's go ahead and get I haven't had these noodles in so long. Yeah, I think today I realized what it would mean to me if I lost Trotsky or Baby Tiger. It would be a terrible blow. It's hard to think about waking up without my baby in the morning. This is I'll show you guys the one I like to have. Price went up ridiculously high for $18 for 10. It used to be $14 for like 18. It used to be $14 for 20 of them. Then they put 18, then 14. 14 for like 16 bucks. Now it's $18 for 10. Crazy. Let's get it on. You can add peas to it. You can add all kinds of stuff to it if you want. All kinds of fixings. probably used too much water. I don't know. It's been a long time since I made this up. I don't know. It's very expensive for ramen. It's $1.80 a packet, but there's high demand for it. Man, I'm so glad I got these bowls at the thrift shop that day. This is the Jethro Bodine intermediate size here. What's up, Seal? How you doing? What's up, brother? I wonder if I get a dog, how they'll get along with the cats and stuff. Yeah, it's not bad. What did we pay for this? We hardly paid anything. This is the intermediate size. We hardly paid anything for this. I don't know, maybe $4, $5. I don't know. I can't quite remember, but I know it was a great deal. That spicy taste. No, I never. Yeah, do you remember how much I paid? Hey Mew, how you doing? Do you remember how much I paid for this set? I don't remember. Maybe Shimei. I don't know if Shimei's still here. I don't know. $5 maybe? $4.95 or something? $4, I think. I really had to think hard about it. Oh, I think it actually is Pyrex. It's Owens Corning. It's Anchor Hocking. Same deal. Good stuff. Surprised the cats aren't all over. They must have worked bird hard today. The life of a day laborer. Oh, that's good. I better not develop too much of a taste for cognac. It gets too expensive. Yeah, that's okay, Naomi. It's got to cook through on it. You got to understand, this is what I lived on. Go back and look at my videos from 2013. This is what I lived on the first couple of years on the Rancho. Ask Nicole. One thing I know is ramen. I had this like every night for dinner for years. Before there was a kitchen, I had a cardboard box with a dishwasher inside. I used that for my hot plate, and those were days you might want to go back and check out sometime. The glory days. Have to introduce the puppy early. I think it'd be a full-grown dog. I don't know. Hey, Bob and June. Be a shelter rescue. Ooh. This is what I dig doing. They ask Janet, the boss, Nicole. This was life. What's up, Emerald? Me? You think I paid 11? I don't know. I got to go back and check. I don't know. 11 might have. It might have been a call. Maybe 11 was good. No, they're tax free at thrift shops. Maybe it was. I don't know what I paid. Maybe I did pay. Seemed to me that'd be a little much though for them. That might be like an instant turn off to me. But there were 3 of them. So it is possible. You're right, Emal. It might very well be as you said. Might very well be as you said. Yeah, it sounds a bit high for my budget usually. Like maybe 5, 6. You guys know I'm not one to really go out and spend a lot of money. I'm always looking for the move. I believe we thought it was high for a thrift shop. That could be. Like I said, Amwal could be very right. Amwal could be right on point. Thank you for the support. Yeah, I must have money to burn back. Right on, Tagway. I must have had money that was just burning a hole in my pocket. Yeah, they're nice. They're nice bowls. My chat helped me decide to buy them. They might have pushed me over the edge to spend. Cognac is expensive, June. Yeah, I was looking for a butter dish. Exactly. Comes the crew. You want to have ramen, huh? Go get this hot Korean stuff. It'll blow your sack off, Naomi. You'll be slurping. Okay, $11 total. Yeah, I hope I'm able to eat my coconut cake. What's up, Junie? Korean food is hot. They'll tell you Sichuan food is hot. Let me tell you, the hottest food you'll ever have is Hunan. Hunan, that's where Chairman Mao was born. Hunan province. That makes Sichuan look like Kool-Aid food. I haven't had this in so long. Well, I'm telling you, Bob and June, they got fed tonight. Ah, keep that sack. That's right, Jamie. Did you want hot? Jam? No, not for jam. You know what I liked? I really liked the strawberry jelly I made. Yeah, it's a big bowl, June. It's mostly water in here, though. Thing is, get the cheap fruit, and then when you find it, load up on it, and then make jam. That jelly was good. Unfortunately, I don't have any bread right now, so. Oh. Naomi wants to keep her ovaries. I love hot. Cayenne makes it hot. Sichuan peppers, things like that. For this, I guarantee you they use cayenne. Yeah, thank you, Seal. I'm going to be back Sunday. I don't know what I'm going to be doing now. I'm doing the maintenance work down there, so I don't know what it's going to be. Kind of cocked up this trip, so I'm not sure. I'm going to think about returning to the California hotel to see what if the Market Cafe is better, or that's the place that had the blobby frozen fish they put out that time. Good night, Julie. Good to see you. The molecular three-dimensional fish blob that they put out, and they gave Monkey Boy a goblet of ice cream as big as his head. That was my stupid decision not to take one. No, I don't. There's nobody I want to see down there. Yeah, we're going to give it another try, Cheryl, I think. Especially the first night. If I'm alone, that's probably what I'll do. Alright, the ice cream goblet as big as your head. They felt so bad for that monstrosity on the plate. Hey, Seal, in chemistry class and stuff, they used to make three-dimensional molecules and stuff. Imagine if they had fish sticks and they were stuck together in all different directions and stuff, and they were giving like a three-dimensional Christmas star or something. Fish, and they put this blob on your plate, and it's like enough fish for 3 helpings, but they picked up the blob and just threw it into the fryer and frozen, and it just was a mess. Yeah, maybe it leveled off. We went through the whole pandemic down there, and it just gave up on it. Man, in early 2020, mid 2020, it was so hard to even get a meal down there. Good night, Barry. Then when the restaurants, they had your space and they had individual packets of salt and pepper, and oh, it was insane. Right. So we still laugh around about the three-dimensional blob that we had, and I swore off the place, but I think maybe I should give it another shot. I was like to the waitress, how can you even eat this? It's frozen in the middle. It's like, how do you give it even a handle? And she said, oh, I know, we've had a lot of different cooks and stuff like that. Wow. I was like, I've had some really rough food in Vegas before, but I think we just hit bottom in the boat right here. Now we swore it off, but like Cheryl said, they might have, you know, nice Junie. They might have come up, right? Hey, Bri. Good night, Al. Thanks for coming in. Always good to see you. My video tomorrow, you can see I have frosting on my mouth, like I couldn't resist touching in the bowl, so it's the usual slob. My ratings are too kind. You know who's too kind is Mr. Z. You know who I need there is Amanda Hug and Kiss. That's who I need. She tell me, Rosie, how in the name of heavens can you eat this down here? Right? I'm giving this a 1 star out of 10. And I'm personally forbidding you to come back to this restaurant. Missy Jen's doing good. There ain't a morning goes by that we don't text. I eat the stuff inside a burrito because I don't like the shell. Man, if you get a burrito, you can't even eat the shell. I don't even want to deal with it. There it is. Can you imagine me standing next to Amanda and we're reviewing stuff? It's like, why do you eat in a slot factory like this? And the bigger question is, why would you ever think that it's appropriate to bring me to a place like this to review food? Now, let's contemplate that in our review, right? Let's think about what's going through your melon up here, right? Let's forget about the food. What are you thinking, right? What are you thinking? Let's start there. Okay. Like, don't you ever even think about, yeah, how do you mess up a tortilla, right? It just makes me wonder, when you mess up a tortilla, you're talking about the backbone of Mexican food there. How do you mess up a tortilla? Oh, you just hate the shell? Oh, that makes sense. Unreal. Su Casitas in Waterford. Pricey but good. If I had to pick one person from the chat to review, I will, Seal Hater. I will tomorrow. If I had to pick one person from the chat, oh wow, look who's here. I like corn tortillas too. Not you, not the whole crew. No, no. Not you. No, no, no. Why can't you let... Spread it out, then baby socks will get some. These cats are like opportunists of the first order. Now I can put down one for baby stuff. All right, there they are. They're all there. Yay! Yay! One big happy crew. There we go. Yeah, baited me big time. Well, baby socks can eat. All right. Like I tell you, when the cats have a higher IQ than you do, then it's going to be a tough go. Alright, that's that. We save room for the cake. Mmm. Yum, yum. Let's do it up. Oh, yes. So good. We have coconut cake. Video's coming tomorrow. I didn't even use a recipe. You'll see in the video, I'm just winging it. Oh yeah. Yum, yum. It's what's for breakfast and dinner for the next X days. Video coming tomorrow. The short was up today. I think a lot of people watched the short. It is really good. I use cream cheese, coconut cream cheese frosting, which you'll see me make tomorrow. It's the easiest thing to make on planet Earth. It's so easy. Yeah. A lot of people have watched that video. Did you eat all that food, you guys? Huh? Did you eat all that food? Huh? Did you eat all that food? Oh, it's really good. Really good. See, I call it hack job baking. Get it in the pot, in the mixing bowl, in the oven, and in your mouth, man. That's that's the theory. I don't want to spend all day in there. I knock this thing out in about 1 hour. I made like a Pepperidge Farm cake. Hey, Ward. Because Pepperidge Farm remembers. So now I just scratch bake by just feel. Oh, look who's here. Throckmorton P. Gildersleeve at your service. You don't eat coconut. Well, I guess you do. You're like an eating machine. Hey, Queen. Good to see you tonight. How you doing? You can't tell me you like that. Really? We'll just give you the bread part. There you go. Ah. I had hot Korean ramen noodles, which I put too much water in tonight, so they weren't that good. And now I'm having the cake I made today. The video's coming tomorrow. Wow, who knew a cat likes cake? I'm not giving the coconut part, I'm giving the cake part. Because I want to go, oh, you can't give the cat that. I love coconut bits. Shemay, you're like Janet. I think Trotsky really liked that. All gone, bud. I thought we lost you today. My heart was moved. I was in agony and tears. Trotsky, you're on the street. Where's your head? Where's your head? Huh? He is learning manners. He, she, whatever. Learning matters. Coconut's good for the cats, healing wounds, blood transfusions in the wartime when the blood supply runs out. So what do we hook up to a cat or what? There you go, William. See how well it's like, this is okay, but it's not super, right? It's all right. Likes the feel of that coconut. Got a tropical feel to it. Yeah, rest in peace, headless cat. Au contraire, Cheryl S. It's liking that coconut, right? And it likes me. Was that good? Huh? Ooh, I love you, Rosie. You're so sweet. You feed me yum yums, and you gave me so much food today because you felt so guilty when you thought I was dead. That it was like the prodigal cat coming home. We feasted on the fatted cow, the fatted calf, didn't we? Man, we had more food here. It was like everything I could open. And Trotsky's like, "Oh, this is like May Day in Russia here." One day a year, you get whatever you get, right? Baby Socks is all happy. But you know, baby Tiger, baby Trotsky just can't get enough of me. Roll back in the video from tonight. I tell the story about an hour in. It makes a good thumbnail. Should we have our picture taken, Trotsky? Let's put the timer on. Here we are. It's a good idea. There we are, Seal. Good call. Seal haters like, there you go. There you go. Nice. Huh? Friends to the end. Give me 5, high five. Huh? Give me 5, high pull. Hmm? Are you gonna swipe me? Huh? He's thinking about it. Make that picture new. Yeah, I'm gonna put it to thumbnail tonight. It's gonna be called Trotsky Lives. Trotsky's alive. Man, at 8 o'clock this morning, 8:30, it was bad out there on the street. Bad. Bad, bad. Good night, Judy. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Amanda. See what here's like. What else are you waiting for? More coconut? More treats? There we go. Yum, yum. What a treat. Imagine what Trotsky's going to be like. Hey, Chef, imagine what Trotsky's going to be like in a couple more months. Hey, Chef, I enjoyed the crawdad boil. That was great. And I enjoyed the bass fishing, too. Man, I don't know how you avoid snagging lines and losing so much gear in those. I know the bass are big in there, but wow. It's pretty amazing what you did. That was pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Oh, okay, Catherine. I'm doing the video tomorrow, and I did a shorty today that shows it too. If you go look at my YouTube shorts. Take care, Dave. Good to see you. Thank you. Good to see you. Make sure to check out Chef did a crawdad bowl. Yeah, Trotsky saved from the ice axe. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So I'm going to be having this for breakfast and dinner, and it's going to be it. Have to dispatch this cake before I hit the road. I heard the events are scary. We have coconut. Oh yeah, P. Carver. It was really rough. You know, we thought we were cat down today instead of man down. We thought. We have low country boils all the time. I'm just not partial to crayfish. If you look at my video from the Isleton Crawdad Festival, you can see that. Way back in 2013. That I just didn't, it's too much work to get the meat. There's not a big enough payoff on that. How do I stay put to continue when I say goodnight to all of it? How do you get bumped off? I don't know. You're the only one that can bump yourself off. Ooh. I don't know. It's a mystery to me, Patricia. Could be YouTube just doesn't like you. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not into sucking the heads, and then you have to have so many of them. Chef's like, man, we got 30 pounds here. It's like, whoa. Yeah, it was a crazy place to fish, Chef. I'm really, but that's where the big bass hang, right? What the heck is that? What the heck are you chasing through here? What is that? What the heck? I have no idea who the heck that was. Cats running by like streaking by. I can't tell one from another. Right. Ooh, they were running. Somebody's unhappy. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close it out for tonight. Coming up to 9 o'clock West Coast time, which means it's midnight where y'all are. So I want to thank you for a really fun time tonight bearing with me. I know we didn't do a walk or anything like that. 60 pounds of crawfish. Wow. Cat got your... I think that's about it. Good night, June, and everybody else. June, I'm glad you like what you're doing. That is so great. To my wonderful moderators, thank you for those who were generous in a contribution on Cash App and PayPal. Thank you so much for everything that you do. And a video on the cake making will be coming tomorrow. If you can't wait, the shorty is up now. The shorty's there. I'll be putting out where I found a baby tiger sleeping today on the short too. So good night, everybody.